President Moon Jae-in recently attended the G20 Summit meeting in Germany. We analyze the accomplishments and significance of President Moon's visit. Policies to end nuclear power generation has begun. We review the significance and effectiveness of the new measures. Join an exploration of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites designated in Jeju Island. We visited the site of the Youth Humanities Nonjangpan event, where participants of diverse nationalities gathered to study Korean culture. The Group of 20 Summit was recently held in Germany. Leaders from 20 countries and international organizations gathered at the meeting. We explore and review the significance of President Moon Jae-in's accomplishments during the talks. President Moon Jae-in made an official visit to Germany on July 7th to attend the G20 Summit meeting. Directly following his first summit meeting with U.S. President Trump last month, it was his first multilateral diplomatic summit event.
7개월 정도 국제 무대에서 한국이 특히 지금같이 이제 북한의 핵 위협이 위중한 상황에서 여러 가지 우리의 입장을 정리를 하고 또 입장을 알리고 또 우리의 그런 정책을 펼치지를 사실 못했습니다. 그런 어려움이 있었는데 문재인 대통령이 지금 취임한 지 한 2달 새에 이번 특히 G20 정상회의를 통해서 그동안 막혀 있었던 그런 다자 안보 협력, 특히 안보 협력 분야를 다시 재개를 했다라는 데 의미가 있고요.
During the G20 summit, President Moon Jae-in was inundated with requests for one-on-ones with global leaders. He held a staggering 14 top-level talks during the two-day itinerary. In addition to the US, China, Japan, and Russia, the four countries linked most directly to the Korean Peninsula, he also met with the leaders of 8 countries, including Germany, the host country. In doing so, he widened the framework for international cooperation. He also held top-level talks with the heads of the EU, the UN, and the World Bank, the 3 most preeminent international organizations in the world.
북한의 핵과 미사일, 한반도의 정확 비핵화라는 원칙을 다시 한번 확인을 했고 또 압박과 제재가 필요하지만 역시 대화를 통해서 평화적인 방법으로 이 문제를 해결하겠다라는 것도 상당 부분 공감대를 형성을 했습니다. 이렇게 UN 무대에서 이 북한 핵 문제가 제대로 다뤄진다면은 이것은 훨씬 더 힘을 갖고 동력을 갖고 갈 수 있다라고 생각을 합니다.
Since the meeting was focused on the economy, the North Korean nuclear issue was not mentioned in the G20 joint statement. However, German Chancellor Angela Merkel held an unprecedented special press conference, expressing her concern over Pyongyang's nuclear development and calling for a UN Security Council response.
Ich möchte sagen, dass alle, die dazu gesprochen haben, ihre große Sorge darüber ausgedrückt haben, dass diese Entwicklung doch sehr bedrohlich ist und alle haben auf die Rolle des UN-Sicherheitsrates in diesem Zusammenhang hingewiesen.
Meanwhile, President Moon allotted time for Korean expats overseas during his trip, in addition to summit diplomacy. On the day of the Korea-Germany summit, along with a banquet hosted by the Chancellor, Koreans living in Germany were waiting for President Moon Jae-in outside. Hearing this, President Moon said that he would go out to meet them, and Chancellor Merkel, who was seeing him out, readily joined him. President Moon and Chancellor Merkel were all smiles as they shook hands with the Korean expats.
독일도 분단 국가였고 한국도 분단 국가죠. 문 대통령 같은 경우에 북한에서 이미 잘 알려졌지만 흥남 철수 때 이제 한국으로 내려온 곳이고 또 메르켈 총리는 태어나기는 서독에서 태어났습니다. 근데 아버지를 따라서 동독으로 이주를 했죠. 그런 면에서 이 분단의 위협성, 이 분단의 심각성, 그 분단의 아픔들을 충분히 공감할 수 있는 입장이다라고 생각을 하고요.
At a meeting with Koreans living in Germany, President Moon expressed gratitude for the sacrifices made by miners and nurses sent from Korea to Germany to do hard labor.
여러분들의 헌신이야말로 우리 대한민국이 반드시 기억해야 할 진정한 애국이라고 생각합니다.
Notably, the meeting was based on a direct invitation to locals from President Moon himself.
그분들이 벌어온 그런 외화를 통해서 우리 산업화의 기초를 잃었다라는데 이제 굉장히 의미가 있죠. 그래서 1세대로서 조국 대한민국을 위해서 충분히 기여를 했고 또 그것이 씨앗이 돼서 한국이 지금의 발전을 이뤘다라는 생각이 듭니다. 물론 이제 한국이 그것은 해외에 있는 동포들을 조금 더 뭐랄까요, 이렇게 돌보고 그들을 우리가 진짜 생각하고 이제 그들과 함께 가고 또 원래 조국인 대한민국이 그들을 기억한다라는 이제 그런 의미가 충분히 내포된 그런 형식이었다라고 생각합니다.
Upon arriving in Germany, First Lady Kim Jong-suk immediately visited the grave of Korean composer Yunisang in Berlin. Yunisang was a globally renowned modern composer and a leader in democratization who blended music from the East and the West.
윤희상 선생님이 항상 통영을 그리워하시고 그러셨다고 그래서 그때 그 일본에서 통영의 바다를 건너면서 보고 마음만 했다는 얘기에서 그분의 마음이 어땠을까?
The entire trip lasted for just 6 days, but the consensus is that it was more than enough to build trust in the global community and to express affection for Koreans living abroad. Korea officially ended its use of nuclear power, and related policies are picking up speed. However, public opinion regarding the scrapping of nuclear power plants is divided, and considerable conflict is expected before a conclusion is made. Korea's energy policies are attempting a shift in their focus from economic development to safety and the environment. We look into the significance and obstacles.
고리로기 수업이 정지합니다. 셋, 둘, 하나, 정지! 정지!
The Kori-1, Korea's first nuclear power plant, was shut down in June after 40 years of operation. President Moon Jae-in attended a ceremony in which the Kori-1's permanent shutdown was announced.
준비 중인 신규 원전 건설 계획은 전면 백지화하겠습니다. 원전의 설계 수명을 연장하지 않겠습니다. 신재생 에너지와 LNG 발전을 비롯한 깨끗하고 안전한 청정 에너지 산업을 적극 육성하겠습니다.
The president's statement of a move away from nuclear power immediately caused a backlash in the industry.
발전소 주변에서 지진이 일어났던 사례는 생각보다 굉장히 많습니다. 그럼에도 불구하고 현재까지 그렇게 이제 지진에 의해서 문제가 발생한 일은 없었고요.
As of 2016, 447 nuclear power plants are operational in 31 countries. The number of nuclear power plants has grown steadily for 20 years, but this figure does not actually reflect the global trend.
그러니까 유럽은 30년 사이에 한 50개 정도의 원전 개수를 줄였습니다. 미국도 지난 30년 동안 10개 정도 원전을 줄였습니다. 그 대신에 한국, 중국, 인도, 러시아 이 4개 나라가 원전 개수를 늘려서 세계 원전 개수가 그 자리를 유지하고 있었거든요.
Moreover, Korea, once considered safe from earthquakes, experienced fear by the Gyeongju earthquake of 2016. What's more, the high concentration of nuclear power plants per capita has heightened concerns.
전체 피해 복구와 피해 배상에 들어가는 돈은 현재까지 잡힌 것만 해도 대략 한 200조 원 정도가 된다고 그렇게 지금 이제 일본 정부는 밝히고 있습니다. 참고로 체르노빌의 경우에는 사고가 일어난 지 30년이 넘었음에도 불구하고 아직까지도 반경 30km 이내에 사람이 살지 못하고 있습니다. 따라서 이 피해의 범위, 위험의 정도라고 하는 것은 단 한 번의 사고만 갖고도 굉장히 큰 그런 위험성들을 안고 있다.
As a result, the government's plan is to move away from nuclear power for public safety and increase power generation through eco-friendly and renewable methods by 2030. Of course, opinions regarding the economic feasibility of nuclear and renewable energy sources remain divided.
원자력 발전은 이제 뭐 다들 아시다시피 굉장히 이제 많은 양의 그 전기를 이제 값싸게 공급할 수 있는 방법 중에 하나고요. 신재생 에너지는 오히려 좀 작은 에너지를 공급하는 데 장점이 있습니다. 그래서 원자력 발전을 신재생으로 대체하는 데 있어서는 사실 기술적인 문제들이 굉장히 많고요.
Per unit, new forms of renewable energy are over twice as expensive as nuclear or coal-powered energy. However, taking the overall social cost into account, some feel that nuclear plants are by no means an economical energy source.
핵발전소의 이제 폐로 비용, 그리고 폐로하고 난 다음에 나오는 핵 폐기물들을 이제 처분하는 비용, 이런 것들이 현재도 잡혀 있기는 합니다만은 굉장히 작게 이제 잡혀 있다라고 하는 이제 비판들이 계속 나오는 거고, 사실은 이제 이미 핵발전소를 폐기했었던 경험을 갖고 있는 많은 선진국들의 경우에는 핵발전소의 경제성이라는 것은 사실 논란이 끝난 상태입니다.
Korea is about to dismantle its first nuclear power plant with the permanent shutdown of the Korea-1. The government believes the process will take at least 15 years and cost approximately $866 million. An even bigger problem is the treatment of nuclear fuel post-use. However, there are no high-level radioactive waste treatment facilities anywhere in the world. One of the major issues of the non-nuclear policy is the economic effect of halting construction of nuclear power plants. Depending on whether one is for or against the end of nuclear power, perspectives on the economic efficiency of nuclear plants and renewable energy will vary. How much power is being generated worldwide through newly developed renewable sources? Currently, Korea's power generation through renewable sources remain very low.
몇 년 전까지 전 세계에서 태양광 1등이 독일이었는데요. 독일 가보시면 맨날 비 와요. 그렇게 우리보다 태양광이 적은 나라가 세계 1등을 하고 있었습니다. 그래서 우리나라는 훨씬 더 태양광 하기에 여건이 좋은 나라다. 그래서 같은 설비를 하더라도 독일보다 더 많은 전기가 나온다. 이렇게 생각하고 용기를 좀 갖고 할 필요가 있고요.
어떻게 지역 주민들 그리고 지역 사회하고 같이 재생에너지가 융합할 수 있겠는가, 이것이 이제 한국에서 이후에 에너지 정책을 만드는 데는 굉장히 중요한 포인트라고 봅니다.
Nuclear power plants were considered a driving force of Korea's economic growth for 40 years. Attention is gathering on the government's decision to start a shift in energy policies and on the process that will follow. Jeju Island is the only place in Korea to be honored with UNESCO World Heritage Site recognition. Foreign visitors have come here in their efforts to publicize Korea through social media. What is it about Jeju that they find so appealing? 10 million tourists pass through Jeju International Airport each year. Foreign visitors can be spotted filled with anticipation, each of a different age and nationality. The 20 visitors are foreigners living in Korea with hundreds of thousands of followers on YouTube and Instagram. The participants publicize Korean culture on social media with content they record themselves. Why is it that they visited Jeju Island? It's part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site Tours, now in their 4th year, aimed at promoting Korean culture. The first spot the participants visited was the Jeju Haenyeo Museum. The Haenyeo of Jeju are women who dive without oxygen tanks into the ocean, collecting seafood such as abalone through eco-friendly methods. They were recognized as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO last December, as they represent local cultural identity and deserve to be preserved. The Haenyeo culture, which dates back to the Joseon period, was more than enough to earn the participants' deep interest.
I had once seen a drama and the main character was trying to join the Haenyeo, but that was my first introduction. I didn't really know about the technique and how just each aspect of it. I didn't know much about it.
Having learned about Haenyeo through the museum and lectures, the participants set out to experience the culture themselves by visiting Hado village, where the highest number of Haenyeo women live. Everything is intriguing and unfamiliar to the participants, from the tight-fitting dive suits to the 6-kilogram belts used to counter buoyancy.
It's so weird! You feel like you're in a capsule.
You like the penguin walk?
Most of the remaining Haenyeo are in their 70s, but they dive an average of 7 to 8 hours each day. The participants got in the water and experienced being a Haenyeo themselves. How did the experience feel?
I did not think it's so hard because it's rocks, so you need to climb over the rocks. It's really hard. And those ladies are like 70 years old. Crazy.
Haenyeo Ajuma told me that you can find a lot in the life, you know. First I was really shocked because it was so terrible, because I haven't seen before. But it's very interesting.
No visit is complete without a sampling of the local food culture. Mukbang, or eating broadcasts, are among the most popular videos pertaining to Korea on social media. The YouTube users who participated got busy recording the food. The dish of the day is a seasoned pork dish made from the black pigs that are the pride of Jeju. How did it taste?
I think it was really delicious, also very hot, but even though it's a hot day, it was very satisfying to eat. So, I've seen it once in Seoul, but this one was definitely a lot better than the one in Seoul though.
The participants wrapped up their first day with their experience of traditional Jeju Haenyeo culture and local food. The next day, they visited Gomun Orem, a volcanic cone, to experience Jeju's pristine nature and of the island's prime ecological tourist spots. Gomun Orem is the only volcanic cone out of 368 on the island to be included on the UNESCO World Heritage List. It is a place where Jeju's natural environment is fully preserved. Next, they visit Manjangbul, the world's longest lava cave. They're entranced by the grand and mysterious interior. The participants will share their thoughts on the real Jeju with people all over the world through social media and promote Jeju-do Island's nature and culture.
I was just in the water screaming at my camera, telling them what was happening. So hopefully they can feel the excitement through that. But through text, I would just say you have to come try it yourself.
Cultural exploration events will be expanded even further to promote better understanding of Korean culture. Hopes are running high that even more foreigners will take part, growing closer to Korean culture, either directly or indirectly through social media. Young men and women of different nationalities and races have gathered for a single goal. It's to better understand Korean literature and experience the culture through a humanities mission. We went on site to explore the 2017 Youth Humanities Nonjangpan, or exploring Korean humanities together. "60 youths are hard at working problem-solving at a resort in Pyeongchang, Gangwon-do Province. The questions are about Korean literature. They're not easy problems even for Koreans, but the foreign participants are confident in their answers. They're participants in the 2017 Youth Humanities Nonjangpan, an event also known as Exploring Korean Humanities Together.
My major is actually Korean language education, but I did not know anything about literature, so it's really been a great experience to work with my friends. They are from Korea and from Togo as well, and I would like to say a message to all of us who are participating in this Nonjangpan. Fighting, and let's do our best.
The 2017 Youth Humanities Nonjangpan is a global project aimed at exploring Korean humanities and is currently in its 4th year. Koreans and foreign students form teams of 4 and carry out various humanities-related missions in a competition. Befitting the theme of acting on literature, each team must stage an interpretive performance of a modern or contemporary work of Korean literature. It's only possible with an understanding of the historical and cultural background.
We chose this poem because we thought that the subject matter is something that everyone could relate to. Everyone has had a time where they've questioned their future or their dreams or who they are as a person. And so we thought that the poem was really powerful in that way.
어려운 말들 많았고 외국 사람 입장에서는 조금 모르는 문화들이 모르는 말들이 있어서 심심해서 안 읽었었는데 여기 와서 이번 기회에 많은 문학 작품들을 읽어보니까 진짜 재밌네요. 내가 이때까지 왜 안 읽었을까 이런 생각을 들었어요.
Foreign students relied heavily on help from Korean friends to secure this confidence.
한국어를 그렇게 잘하는 애들이 아니라서 여기에 1년 정도 좀 안 되게 있었던 애들이라서 그런 단어라든지 시라든지 이런 걸 해석하는데 되게 어렵거든요. 그래서 그런 거를 되게 몸짓 발짓 써가면서 더 이렇게 열심히 설명을 하면서 그렇게 계속 연습하면서 다 알게끔 이해하게끔 많이 노력을 했습니다.
The final day of the 5-day camp has begun. This is also the day of the highly anticipated team competition. The students cheer as they take to the stage. Each team is given only 12 minutes. In that time, they must demonstrate how deeply they have understood Korean culture and literature.
I'm a bit nervous because it's the first time that I'm here in a big competition with all around. I have so many TV, but since I'm very happy to experience this competition, I'll do my best.
What we had to do was to do our best, and then we expect the feedback from other people who saw. So whether we are the first or not, our main purpose was to remind the people, and it's accomplished. The other thing are just extra benefits.
This team expressed the pure love between a boy and a girl in the short story Sonagi, or Stormy Shower, as a musical. Shingyangnim, Love Song of the Destitute, deals with the generation forced to give up on dating, marriage, and childbirth. One team interpreted the sorrows of that generation through striking popping dance. Yet another team flipped the tragic conclusion of Mother and the Guest in the Guest Room about a time when a woman's remarriage was considered taboo and turned it into a happy ending. Each of the 17 teams showed off youthful ideas and heated passion. Which team would take the top honors in this competition filled with various cultural content, including performances and music? It was the Hanaram team, which interpreted Mother and the Guest in the Guest Room as a play. The participants sincerely share in the joy of the winning teams.
We really prepared so hard for the presentation, but it's end with we get not a good really point. But yeah, as we can say, it's just an experience. So we're really happy to do that, and it's a great experience for our future also.
서로 생각을 공유하고 서로 화합하는 분위기에 다양한 색깔들을 볼 수 있는 경연이었던 것 같아서 더욱 무지개 같은 다양한 그런 색깔들이 어우러진 그런 경쟁이었던 것 같습니다.
It was a chance for youths from all over the world to explore Korean humanities in a single place and share in their friendship. Anticipation is already growing for newer, more diverse, and even more high-level content at the Youth Humanities Camp Nonjangpan next year.